Wow, what a snowy day. And yeah, that's all that snow. First day of snow here in Ontario, Ottawa. So, it took me a while to get here. A lot of accidents, and we'll just say people are slow and cautious right now. And yeah, yes, and I'm wearing a ball cap, but I'm used to it. I'm used to like all this rough drive, snow, all that. Ooh, my truck's pretty from far away. Alright, I'm just meeting up a friend, coworker, so here we go. Hey folks, so I'm here with Swade right now. Wave to everybody. So he wants to learn about what? Oh, okay. We're gonna come here and to his place. All right, still recording. So what do you? He came here. I came here because he's asking me a few questions about automotive. So, what's the questions you got for me?
So, I have like a transmission problem if I try. I want to learn about it and then you'll go over and explain to me.
So, we're going to diagnose an automatic transmission. So, now I'll tell you all about how to diagnose automatic transmission without a scanner and the symptoms of it. So we're gonna take a look at his automatic transmission and see what's the problem with it. So stay tuned. So we're here, right? I'm going to be inside the vehicle and I'm going to be in the passenger side. The reason being, this feels weird to be on the passenger side. Reason being to be, I'm at the passenger side because that way I can, the driver can do the driving, and I can sit here in the passenger side. And if I hear any I feel any sluggish, hear something, something's not right, I can tell them, okay, that's the problem. It's hard to, the point of it is hard to drive and diagnosing this problem at the same time. So especially this kind of weather we're having, first snowfall, a lot of people are being cautious of driving. So I'm gonna see if I can hear anything. Okay.
Came back. Man, it's a miracle.
What?
Just turn around here.
Yeah.
On the camera. You see these gauges here. So like right now I'm in gear 1.
Yes.
So it comes on and then disappears.
It disappears.
So we're assuming we have a problem with the transmission here.
Okay. With that, it's probably you're going to have a problem with your solenoid. It's an electrical issue. Normally, it's a little solenoid near the transmission. It's hard to pinpoint where it is because there's a lot of wires all around. Even inside the vehicle, there's solenoids in there.
Okay.
So it's hard to just pinpoint where it is. Normally, it's not communicating. It has a built up a little bit of corrosion in there, and either that or it's probably loose. It's not completely engaging properly. So so it just came back on now?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And sometimes it disappears.
It's probably a loose connection. Yeah, go.
Oh.
See what I mean? It's hard to drive and diagnose it at the same time. We're just doing a test drive slowly, and it seems fine.
Yeah, it seemed fine, but a couple of days ago, it was a little bit weird.
A little bit weird.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's hard to explain it. Yeah, I get it. That's why you need to that's why I'm here to do a test drive with him. That way I can help him out and knock down the problem, like make it similar or simplify it. Because once you get into that engine, once that car is up in the hoist, remember this: they can find anything, and any mechanic can find any solution and fix it, but it won't be dead onto the spot, right onto the spot. I mean, yeah, because it takes a lot of thoughts and troubleshooting just to solve one issue. So right now, I am gonna told Suede here just to pop the hood, and we're gonna check the transmission fluid, see if it's low, because that could be the issue too. If it's giving the wrong signal, it could be a low transmission fluid. The proper way to do an automatic transmission fluid is you have to have it in peak temperature. When I mean peak, it has to be in the right where the temperature in your temperature gauge, right in the middle. That's how you diagnose it. You can see V8 proper way. If I can locate the dipstick, that's the oil. That's the oil. The problem is with this, it could be a sealed unit. What I mean sealed is basically the only way to diagnose the transmission fluid is you have to bring it up to the hoist. There's only a drain plug, and you need a special socket to go underneath, and you have to let the transmission drop, or I mean the transmission fluid drop into a can, and that's how much you'll notice how much transmission fluid's in there. So I have a problem. Probably this is a sealed unit. I don't see it. Or it could be with the you can diagnose it with a computer, which I have, but I didn't bring it with me because normally I can diagnose it manually. Yeah, so I don't see it. Normally you'll see it right away. Because that's the oil dipstick, and I don't see it. And just to let you know, to diagnose the automatic transmission fluid, it gets pricey. With a sealed unit, it gets pricey. So, yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up on that. So, it came back on, and he's saying that it comes out and comes back on. The numbers. What it is? It's a wiring solenoid problem. It could be because it's not communicating with the transmission module, and the transmission module is the brain of the transmission. It's telling when to shift up, shift down, put it on sport mode, put it on tow mode, blah blah blah. So it's not communicating with it. So it's a wiring problem. Either it's a solenoid or it's a wire that is full of corrosion and doesn't have any proper grounding on it. It could be, it's hard to say because I have to crawl underneath there and diagnose the problem and do an electrical test on it. The only way to do that is with the voltmeter to diagnose if it's actually has a proper volts. It's a lot of electrical issue, so that's why I don't like. It's hard to maintain a car with a lot of technology now these days. That's why, yeah. Now you understand. A lot of troubleshooting. That's why, and mechanics charge a minimum of 3 hours just to diagnose electronic, and it adds up. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. So I told Suede, try it out, drive it. It's still drivable. There's no issues. It won't give you a check engine light.
No.
Oh,
It happened before.
It happened before.
It happened before, and then that's why I went to check it out.
Yeah.
Ford took out the motor and then they replaced a small module. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is coming back, and it's something that's annoying.
It could
like
be.
You'll be driving, and then you'll feel like a car is going to jump,
Yes.
and then it comes back.
Yeah. It could be a wiring diagram problem because working on Fords, they tend to the electric wires tend to stretch inside, so it's not communicating properly. Like I said, wiring diagram, man. Good old technology, eh?
No, we should go back to manual everything. Like
Hey,
everything, like
now you
use
know.
our hands.
I rather, like, you're right. I rather have a basic vehicle, but now these days people want features over reliability. Features, man.
All I want is a car with a panoramic roof, but
See?
everything manual.
See, he wants a sunroof. I don't even want a sunroof.
Sunroof, like a panoramic roof, not a sunroof. I don't use those.
Oh, okay. Panoramic. It's like glass. That's what it is, basically. Number top of my head. But yeah, that's basically. It drives fine. I don't hear anything. But other than he has a small leak on his differential, I told him it's a wear and tear. It does get pricey to get that checked up and get it resealed. But yeah, that's my take. I can do it for him, but he's gonna cost some money.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video with him, and stay tuned, and I'm going to do a final thoughts about it. Hey everyone, so that was a interesting video topic. A lot of people don't know that are not 100% sure about the automatic transmission. Now the technology has evolved so much. They have a module on the transmission now, which is like the brains of the transmission. I was trying to explain to Suede that it's controlled by a computer now, and if anything wrong with the transmission, it costs a lot of money just to replace and reprogram. Yes, it does. You have to reprogram the transmission. Yeah. When I was talking to him offline, basically, or off the camera, we were talking about the features. He'd rather just go back to an older vehicle with less features. But what can you do these days? Everybody wants features. The more features, they have, it's the more luxury it feels. But always remember my point of view as a mechanic. Uh, the more features you have, the more problems you'll have in down the road. And I've told that to Suede, and he completely agrees with me. And if you like this video, educational, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. And put a comment down below if you want anything. If you have any questions in a future video, I'll try to answer it, or drop me a line. My email's down below also. Until now, that is it. Until next video, we'll talk about more cars. And till now, stay fly. Peace.